When you walk in the woods, you tend to look up. But what if I told you the secrets the trees are telling aren't up in the branches, but rather below the ground? Underneath the leaf litter is the rhizosphere, the zone of soil where plants root. In the rhizosphere, there's a vast network of communication between plants, sometimes called the wood wide web. And what's even crazier is that fungi are the cables that connect this network together. Mycelium is the root-like structure of fungi, composed of branching tubular filaments called hyphae. It's an ecological connective tissue, almost like the nervous system of nature. Each strand of mycelium has a hyphal tip, or the growing end of the fungal root. These fungal roots connect to and extend the root systems of plants in a type of symbiosis, creating what we call the mycorrhizal network. Both plant and fungus emit chemicals to attract each other. Plant roots produce plumes of compounds which cause spores to sprout and hyphae to grow faster. Fungi produce plant growth hormones which cause roots to grow into masses of feathery branches, increasing the surface area and subsequently the chance of an encounter between fungi and root tip. Once connected, their hyphae fork and fuse inside the plant's cells in a riot of branching filaments. Today, more than 90% of all plant species depend on these mycorrhizal relationships. So what do they have to gain? By growing into plant roots, fungi gain the most basic of needs. They get fed. Plants produce sugar through photosynthesis, and they trade this energy with fungi in exchange for all sorts of things that are difficult to get themselves. Fungi act as a sort of extension of their roots, extracting water as well as essential nutrients. Mycorrhizal fungi can provide up to 80% of a plant's nitrogen and as much as 100% of its phosphorus. Not only is this mycorrhizal relationship important for nutrients, it also may be important for communication. Fungal threads are hooked onto the roots of nearly every plant grown in the wild, and may be crucial to the way plants communicate with each other underground. The amino acids glutamate and glycine, important neurotransmitters in our brains and spines, actually pass between plants and fungi at the junctures where the two connect. Defoliated trees will send signals through the mycelial network to other trees around it, warning the neighboring trees of potential threat, like insects or disease, allowing them to prepare accordingly. The mycorrhizal network is essential to the functioning of every ecosystem on the planet, creating an underground web that keeps our forest alive. So next time you take a walk in the woods, remember, the real magic is right under your feet.